From Minute Maid Park in Houston, Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big Game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And today's starter, Framber Valdez. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is out of here. Luis Robert hits one out. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Tony Kemp. Line to left. And it goes just foul. Framber Valdez had a great 2022. An all-star and, of course, as well, his Astros won the World Series. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2.
Yeah, Boog, in an ERA of under 3. Pitched over 200 innings and looked like they were easy innings for him. And finished 5th in the American League Cy Young Award voting.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right. Abreu handles the chance. Takes it himself. 1 out in the top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that.
Knocks it down, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Two down. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. And that's the inning. But the White Sox get 1 on a homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the hill today, Michael Kopech. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Next pitch off the plate. 2-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Gets under it and pops it up. Andrews puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
And now the count is even. And now the count filled up 3-2. Jose Altuve waiting for a turn at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Kemp gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the White Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park. New inning getting started. So now it's the White Sox DH, Jake Berger. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Will Myers now. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Moncada. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Got it by him for the K.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt his pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Sends it to first, gets him easily, ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We play 2 full. It's the White Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Tapper back to the mound. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Elvis Andrus. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch misses way outside. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Luis Robert now homered to lead off the ball game. And now the lefty just missed. And the pitch. Foul ball. Andrus over at first with one away. To third, might be two. Over to Altuve. Over to first, safe. Here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Fastball almost got him there. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Jeremy Pena. And a 2-1 on the way. There's a strike. Next offering is outside. 3-2 now. In the air, foul off first. Hoskins makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the catcher,
Yainer Diaz will hit next. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Popped up. Kemp moving under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Back here in Houston, here's a big power threat. Eloy Jimenez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's to third, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And the 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And next is the designated hitter, Jake Berger. Next offering misses. Now 3-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Will Myers steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
At the belt and fires. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So first and second with 2 outs. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force, and that is that. So they strand a pair. We're midway in the 4th. It's the White Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back, and now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. The 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2-2 now. In the air out towards right center. Robert on the move. 1 down.
Now the designated hitter, Michael.
And Michael Brantley is going to come up to hit. Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the outside edge. The 2-1. And now 2-2. And And another ball.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Popped in the air, left side. And it stays fair. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Brantley, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. A laser to left base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 on, 1 out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. His first at bat was a strikeout. The pitch. Swing and a miss. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the righty deals. That's in there. That's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. First and second, 2 down. This ball's chopped to the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2-2 now. Got him. 1 out. And the batter now, Elvis Andrus. He reached out a walk his first time. Next offering in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there. He headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wide to kick the pitch. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Kemp. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Robert, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gloves it on the dive. The throw. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's outside.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Two now. And that one in the air center field. McCormick on the run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. Ball to strike. And there's a ball. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Aaron Bummer getting ready to go. Lopez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and lifted into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
No outs, runner at first. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And now it's even up. Righty to the plate. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Chas McCormick digs in now. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. This one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So the Astros lead one. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down. I got this.
So now here's the DH. Jake Berger, 1 for 2. The 2-1. Outside. The 3-1. That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Will Myers getting ready to hit. He was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Now move to first, and he's back in standing. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Myers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now Michael Brantley steps in.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
That one out to right. Dives and makes the catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. Hoskins steps on the bag, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. A strikeout and a walk. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And it's even up. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Joely Rodriguez, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Now all even up. High fly ball out into left center field. Alvarez in position. And there's one down. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's Luis Robert. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Falling behind 2-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And the throw gets away. Right-handed reliever. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 down now, and here is Tony Kemp. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Bregman is under it, and that is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. 7th inning stretch time. It's the White Sox 1 and the Astros 0. White Sox going with a new arm, Reynaldo Lopez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Alex Bregman with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Altuve gets his lead at first with nobody out. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
The first baseman,
Jose Abreu up to hit. The 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Smoked into left, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Jimenez hurries it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Colin McHugh comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So 2 down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Man on second, 2 down. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Eloy Jimenez now. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. It really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3. The 1-1 is fouled off. So now 1 and 2 to Rhys. Called out on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now here is Jake Berger. Righty delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And here it comes. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Runner at first with 2 away. Will Myers steps to the plate for the White Sox. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Three-two now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Yoan Moncada up next. Three-two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Slides. He's got it. Throw to first. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. The White Sox lead one. Still tied 1-1. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here.
That's the play. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And the righty deals. Off the plate inside. They're now 3-1. Michael Brantley waiting to hit for Houston. Pop up here, third base side. Moncada under it. 2 up, 2 down. Michael Brantley stands in.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
The 1-1. Bounce to the right side. Kemp whips it to first. And they get Brantley for the out. That ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. All tied 1-1. On the mound now, Hector Neris.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 50, Hector.
And now Yoan Moncada.
Leading off the third baseman,
And the pitch. Swung on, belted. That one back. Gone. Hill circled the bases, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now the shortstop.
And now Elvis Andrus. One now. And that one off the outside edge. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Out to center. McCormick has it sized up and makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now the center field.
Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
And now 2-2. And there's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. Two outs. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And some drama here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And here we are, 9th inning, elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
He's got to find a way just to quiet things down, work his way onto the base path so that they can have an inning and get back in this game.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run. He'll touch them all. And they tie it up. It's 2-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now Jose Altuve popped up to the left into foul ground, and they get Altuve for the out. And there's one down.
Third baseman number 2. Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. The 1-1. And the slider just misses. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Jose Abreu up next for the Astros. Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game. An absolute blast to left, and the Astros walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
The final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First was the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.